Hello and welcome to gaming and welcome to another PES update. I don't know if I can call it PES 2022 anymore because we have some rumours coming out of Push Square that I'm going to get into right here and now, and I want to know what you guys think as well. It's very interesting. The whole franchise could be about to change for good. Before we get into this video though, please do consider dropping a sub on Welcome to Gaming. It would mean the world to me. On the push for 1,000 subscribers now. Okay, let's have a look at this article that we've seen on Push Square. Some of you may have already seen it. It was published on Monday. It states that the next gen Pro Evolution Soccer game could be a massive departure for the soccer simulator. As rumours swirl, the series may be poised to go properly free to play. That's right. Pro Evolution Soccer might be about to become a free-to-play franchise. Now this is something that I mooted last year when we got the season update. I said that instead of doing the season update and making us pay, the game should have been free. We don't see a great deal of changes over the course of a few years. So this, in one sense, wouldn't be a totally bad idea because they could make the money off their MyClub coins and do the roster updates year on year, maybe put some sort of season pass in there like most other free-to-play games. But there are some concerns to this as well. I'll read on and I'll let you know what the concerns are later. Konami has for the last few years released PES Lite as a free alternative to the main game, which focuses on the franchise's ultimate team mode called MyClub. The implication here is that PES 2022 will go beyond that. Now speaking of, I've done a lot of videos on PES over the years and I get a lot of comments regarding the PES Lite mode, so clearly there is quite a lot of people taking up the free-to-play version of the game. So in one sense, that is why I think this could be a good move if the franchise does go totally free-to-play. Words come courtesy of the VGC podcast, in which editor Andy Robinson alluded to the Japanese publisher really changing it up with this year's title. He didn't elaborate any further and didn't specify any source. He just noted that it's what he's heard, but it would certainly represent a seismic shift for the series and sports games in general. So again, this is something that I've alluded to, that sports games should move to a free-to-play model, do roster updates year on year, and then, you know, after maybe a few years when graphics need improving, then release an updated version for people to buy and get updated with in terms of graphics. In an unprecedented move, PES took a year off with eFootball PES 2021 season update, effectively releasing a roster refresh while it focused on transitioning to the Unreal Engine behind the scenes. A move to free-to-play could be a concern for franchise faithfuls who've grown to love Master League and the series' other primary single-player modes. So that is one thing that worries me with this. Hopefully, if they do make it free-to-play, they won't be getting rid of those modes in the game. But ultimately, they might look at it and think, well, we don't need to put them in, and that is a concern. I still get a lot of joy from the Master League. As you'll note from this channel, we do a coach mode series every season now in the Master League, which is great fun. You should check it out. I've got links to previous versions of that. So yeah, hopefully they don't drop the single player modes and make it fully online, but that is what PES Lite is. It's just totally fully online. I think you can play exhibition friendlies, but other than that, it's all the MyClub. How will it be monetized if the rumours are true? Now this is where I think that the person that wrote this article could have elaborated a little bit further. I don't know how much they know about PES. They should know some stuff about it, considering they've done an article. But my thing is that the coins that people spend to get the MyClub players is clearly a big money maker for Konami, and they don't necessarily need to release a full price game anymore. Now there are other concerns, with a lot of people saying that basically the new version of the game is going to be like PES Mobile but on console, and I think these rumours are going to reinforce a lot of people's concerns with that and them thinking that that's going to happen, and I can understand why totally. But I do think that this possibly could be a good move, and it might be the first step to seeing a lot of other sports games make this move. Now, these models haven't been a total disaster with other games. Games like Fortnite and Apex Legends, where you can play the game totally for free and it's optional for you to buy skins and things. That's going to be a little bit different, I think, with a sports game. Obviously, they're relying on people to buy the MyClub packs. Personally, I'm someone who doesn't really spend any money on that. Although, if the game was free to play, I might be more inclined to maybe spend £30 worth in a season, just because that's what I'd be spending on the game anyway. So I want to know what you guys think of these rumours that PES could be moving to a free-to-play model. Does it concern you, or do you think it could be a good step? I think there's positives and negatives towards this, and like I say, I do think this might be something that a lot of sports games do look at doing in the future. Of course, I should state that this purely is just rumours. This isn't confirmed. We have a big announcement coming for Pro Evolution Soccer on July 21st. Possibly this could be mentioned. I think it's interesting as well that they didn't name the online test beta, and I'm wondering if that's got something to do with the fact that this might not be PES 22. It might just be called eFootball, and we'll just see, like I say, season updates as we go down the line. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.